Minnesota Timberwolves to move on from Karl Anthony Towns.
Now you got to trade Cat.
I'm disappointed in Rudy Gobert.
They became less versatile, bigger, slower.
I hate the two big guys trying to play together.
There's not a single person in the NBA world that could have predicted this type of a turnaround for the Timberwolves. From a trade that they dropped everything for Rudy Gobert into a fiasco of a season where they ended up in the play-in and a disappointing first-round exit. Fast forward just a few months and Minnesota is at the top of the Western Conference in a shocking turn of events. Right now, it looks like Gobert was the perfect fit for this team all along. Minnesota is tied for the best defense in the league, and this is a big part of their early success. But although everybody is talking about how Rudy is back to the Defensive Player of the Year that he was, it's not just him. In fact, it all starts on the perimeter. To me, the duo of Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels is the best backcourt defense in the league. And boy, it has to feel great having your franchise player be such a dog defensively, taking on every challenge and locking people up. Also, after struggling a lot in the first 7 games, Karl Towns is back as well, and in the last 5, he's been on fire shooting the ball. So when this team is playing at full capacity, we now see what they're capable of. But next up, I gotta show you what the Indiana Pacers are capable of. This is literally the most fun team to watch on League Pass. The Pacers have the best offense in the league and it's all around great. Tyrese Halliburton has emerged as a top 5 point guard in my opinion. He's leading the NBA in assists per game and is orchestrating everything for Indiana. Just watch all the traffic here of Pat Bev chasing him, Embiid in line and Harris in front. But the unbelievable vision by Tyrese to see Toppin all the way on the other side as he throws a phenomenal lob and a dunk. Just watch all the movement in their plays and it's easy to understand why they have the best offensive rating in the NBA. And it should be no surprise that Indiana is leading the league in assists per game as a team. You see the ball flying side to side and generating open looks. They are in playoff contention, and although it's early, we're definitely seeing what they're made of and how this will translate throughout the rest of the season. Now, the team that's just like Indy for me but in the West is the OKC Thunder, but way more talented and dangerous. Though even with all that upside, I don't know if anyone saw them in the top 3 of the West after the first month of the season. Chet Holmgren is showing that he's a stud and deserves all the attention that Wembanyama is getting. 17 points per game on 56% from the field and 46% from downtown. Dude is shooting 50, 40, and 90 right now, and a few days ago showed us that he's clutch as well.
Has to find somebody, finds Holmgren, the turnaround shot to tie it, and Chet Holmgren with the 3 at the buzzer ties it at 117.
Of course, Shea is the top gun and he's been unstoppable this season, but this team is covered with some great players at every position. OKC has the 4th best defense in the league, which is another pleasant surprise. But the biggest one to me was the fact that they have the best 3-point percentage in the NBA right now. They are sizzling hot from downtown at 41%. And a big chunk of those shots come in transition as the Thunder love to run up the court and are the leaders in that category with 27 points per game. So while nobody predicted this for OKC, I don't think anyone could have imagined that the Golden State Warriors will literally forget how to shoot the ball. Just listen to this. They are 15th in the league in 3-point percentage, but if you take away Steph Curry, the rest of the Warriors as a team would be second to last. That's how much Steph is carrying this team. And if he doesn't score, there's only been 4 times in 15 games that another player has scored over 20 points. Just think about that for a second. 4 times in 15 games that another Warrior has scored over 20 points. How can you even win a game like that? Klay Thompson is in his usual horrific slump that he seemingly goes through every single season. And Andrew Wiggins is 25% from downtown, which is astonishingly bad. Similar to Golden State, of course, nobody expected this stacked roster of the Clippers to be in this desperate situation, but we've already talked enough about them. On a positive note, I gotta mention the Orlando Magic, who are not only in the playoff hunt, but also tied with Minnesota for the best defense in the entire league. Now that's unexpected. But let me know what's one thing that you didn't expect this season. Subscribe and talk to you in the next one. Peace out.